The Marvels hints at a potential third installment in Carol Danvers' MCU trilogy by bringing together Carol, Kamala Khan, and Monica Rambeau for the first time. Exploring the cosmic side of the MCU, the film delves into the fate of the Kree since Captain Marvel's encounter with them 3 decades ago. The movie concludes by establishing a new superhero team, setting the stage for future stories involving the trio, and suggesting a sequel that will directly continue the Marvel's cosmic narrative. Captain Marvel, released in 2019, played a crucial role in the MCU by introducing one of its most powerful characters and unveiling the true origin of Nick Fury's Avengers Initiative. Despite this significance, Carol Danvers' journey in the MCU remained underdeveloped after her solo film, with only a minor role in Avengers Endgame. The collaboration with 2 heroes of similar abilities in the Marvels suggests that her on-screen narrative is just beginning. However, the exact timing of Marvel Studios continuing Carol Danvers' story after the events of her second movie, particularly considering the Marvel's post-credit scene, remains a topic open for discussion. As of 2023, the MCU's upcoming movie slate doesn't explicitly feature the Marvel's main heroes, but their return is anticipated, possibly in a crossover event akin to Avengers: The Kang Dynasty or Avengers: Secret Wars. While no specific announcement for The Marvels 2 or Captain Marvel 3 is on the current schedule, Captain Marvel holds a pivotal role in the MCU, much like Iron Man and Thor, making a trilogy plausible. However, concrete information about the sequel's production may take some time to emerge. Given the complexity of the current overarching MCU storyline, Captain Marvel 3 might not be released until after the conclusion of the multiverse saga. Unlike the relatively swift completion of trilogies for iconic characters like Iron Man and Spider-Man, there tends to be a longer wait period for solo movies focused on Marvel heroes who weren't A-list icons before the MCU, as seen with Ant-Man, Doctor Strange, and Black Panther. Considering this trend, it's plausible that Captain Marvel 3, along with Black Panther 3, may not arrive until late 2027 or early 2028, possibly serving as an epilogue to the multiverse saga. A Young Avengers team-up movie or Disney Plus show featuring Iman Vellani as Miss Marvel might arrive earlier, focusing on the young characters already introduced in the MCU. If the project emphasizes their youth, a release between 2025 and 2027, possibly during or just after the multiverse saga, seems likely. Monica Rambeau's next appearance could happen as early as 2024 in Deadpool 3, potentially exploring the universe from the Marvel's post-credit scene. Alternatively, her story may unfold in 2026's Avengers: The Kang Dynasty, shedding light on her experiences in that alternate reality. In the Marvels, despite its cosmic scale, no major deaths occur. Everyone, from the main 3 heroes to Kamala Khan's family and Nick Fury, survives. This allows future MCU installments to incorporate them as needed. While details about Captain Marvel 3 are scarce, a direct sequel to the Marvels could reunite the titular team, including Nick Fury, and revisit Park Seo-joon's Prince Yan in Aladna. However, Captain Marvel 3 is likely to take a different direction with a fresh story, possibly focusing solely on Carol Danvers, or involving Kamala Khan and Monica Rambeau. The film may introduce a new supporting cast and explore at least one new MCU planet. In the mid-credit scene, after fixing the reality rift, Monica Rambeau ends up in a different dimension. She wakes up to find a version of her mom, Maria Rambeau, called Binary. Also, the X-Men's Beast, played by Kelsey Grammer from the Fox franchise, shows up. Binary in the comics is like a supercharged Captain Marvel, gaining cosmic powers after experiments by aliens called the Brood. In this MCU version, they might adapt this origin, especially since it's connected to the X-Men. But here's the twist. This Binary is likely an alternate Maria Rambeau, not Carol Danvers. It's a change from the comics, but sets the stage for Maria to be a part of the X-Men in this alternate reality. The more familiar face in the Marvel's credit scene is Beast, played by Kelsey Grammer, reprising his role from the original Fox X-Men movies. In those films, Beast, also known as Dr. Hank McCoy, was a mutant and a member of the X-Men. However, it's unclear if this Beast in the Marvels is the same as the one in the Fox X-Men franchise, because Monica's destination universe hasn't been confirmed. There are hints suggesting Monica might be in the Fox X-Men universe. Grammer's return and the use of X-Men theme music from movies like X2 X-Men United and Days of Future Past strongly imply a connection to the Fox continuity. The design of the X-Men door in the scene also resembles the Fox movies. While these clues point to Monica landing in the Fox X-Men universe, we'll have to wait for Marvel Studios to confirm this, to be sure. In the Marvels, there's an audio tag after the credits featuring the sounds of flakes, reminiscent of a similar approach in Avengers Endgame with Iron Man's armor sounds. It serves as a humorous callback to a funny sequence in the movie involving flakes used to evacuate the Sabre space station. Unlike previous MCU movies that often included a text screen confirming a character's return, The Marvels breaks this tradition, leaving uncertainty about the character's future appearances. However, given Carol Danvers' status as an Avenger, it's likely she'll join the battle in Avengers: The Kang Dynasty, considering her immense power. The current status of the Avengers in the MCU remains unclear, since they haven't been seen post-Endgame, but Captain Marvel, being one of the strongest heroes, is a likely candidate for a return. As for Kamala Khan's return, there's no confirmation yet, but the movie's ending hints at a spin-off with young superheroes, likely placing Ms. Marvel in a future Young Avengers project. Whether this happened before or after the Kang Dynasty is uncertain. The team could be introduced off-screen during Avengers 5 or get their own storyline. While a Ms. Marvel Season 2 might explore the Young Avengers, it seems unlikely, as Marvel would likely want to highlight the team's name. Regardless, it appears that Ms. Marvel's MCU future is intertwined with the Young Avengers. As for Monica and the X-Men in the parallel reality, their return to the MCU storyline remains uncertain. Given the multiverse saga, they might join the fight in Avengers: The Kang Dynasty, or at the latest, Avengers: Secret Wars. There's speculation about Deadpool 3 telling an X-Men multiverse story in 2024, potentially bringing Monica, Beast, and Binary into the mix. However, confirmation from Marvel is awaited to know when these characters from the Marvels will make their return to the MCU. So the Marvels post-credit scene opens up endless possibilities with multiversal connections for Carol Danvers and her teammates. While Captain Marvel 3 might continue directly from the Marvels, the MCU could initially explore the aftermath with a multiversal story in the universe where Monica Rambeau, aka Photon, resides. This universe appears to include X-Men like Beast and Charles Xavier, as well as non-mutant heroes like Maria Rambeau, aka Binary. Concurrently, a Young Avengers movie or show could detail how Ms. Marvel and Kate Bishop recruit young heroes like Cassie Lang. Later, Captain Marvel could take center stage in Avengers: The Kang Dynasty and Avengers: Secret Wars. The sequel to The Marvels in the MCU could take the form of The Marvels 2, serving as a team-up movie, or it might focus exclusively on Brie Larson's Captain Marvel in a solo installment. Carol Danvers has a rich array of independent stories from the source material, such as her time as Binary and encounters with Rogue from the X-Men, which the MCU could adapt. If Marvel Studios opts to wait until after Avengers: Secret Wars concludes the multiverse saga, Captain Marvel 3 could introduce other iconic Marvel characters associated with Carol Danvers. Characters like Rogue, Blue Marvel, and the Starjammers could offer compelling narrative possibilities if Carol Danvers takes the spotlight as the sole main character in the third installment of her MCU trilogy. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.